What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dan Cathman, and on today's video, I'm going to talk about things not to say to guys in general.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yup! Ladies, you asked for it. You asked for it in the comments, but I got about 3 or 4 things you shouldn't probably say in general. All right? Number 1, you good, bro? Oh, man. Listen, if we're f***ing, I'm not your bro. All right, let's just say that. Listen, if we're having sex, if we're in a relationship, I'm not your bro, I'm not your dude, I'm your man. But also be careful how you say man. Women use, it's cool, I get it, it's very common now. You're talking to your guy friends, you want to be part of the gang and be one of the guys and stuff and talk like that. That's totally cool. But when you're talking to me and privately, listen, we're not gonna be generally cool with that. Now, if you're a girl and you're sitting there thinking, this guy's crazy, it's unbelievable, I say this stuff all the time, and my boyfriend doesn't get upset at all. If you're usually the alpha of the relationship, then you may not know what I'm talking about. But if you're dating kind of a leader type of man, he's probably not gonna like that. It's a lot of bro energy, all right? We don't want that. It's just a lot. And also because you say it with a tone. Women sometimes say these words with a certain tone. It's like a cuss word, you know? It's like, all right, bro. Okay, dude. Oh, someone's a big man. Like, Number 2, anytime you kind of question their manhood, anytime you're putting down their manhood, it's not gonna go well.
Oh, damn.
Ladies, if you don't know, this is what guys do to motivate each other. We call each other bitch, pussy, all this other shit to try to make them feel a little bit less like a man so that they will either act or do something to prove us wrong, but also it pisses us off. So, not a good tactic if you don't want to piss the guy off. It may actually work, but they're gonna resent you and they may break up with you afterwards. I think you know you're doing it when you do put downs and shit. When you question their manhood, it's generally, they're not going to be happy about that. So it's not a good look, okay? Oh, you're a big man now, big man. Watch out for that. I've heard it said a lot to different guys, and it's just like, I'll be honest with you. This hasn't happened too much to me in my life, but I've seen it happen. And that's the other thing that happens, is that they say it in front of other people. So that makes it worse. God damn you! I've seen it. My friends and stuff, I've seen it happen. And I'm like, and it's just real uncomfortable because they're getting into a fight. You're obviously getting into a fight. But when they start throwing out the manhood thing, it's like, oh man, that's not good. That's like, God damn it! Every guy in the room is like, oh no. Like this isn't gonna, we should leave. This isn't gonna go well. Or you don't want to sit and watch. Like, get the popcorn out, it's gonna be a show. It's not great. Keep the down stories to yourself.
Damn!
Keep the sex stories to yourself. All right, like, we don't want to know it. Guys like to pretend that you've never been with anyone before in your life.
Oh, my pretty little pet. I love you. So I stroke it, and I pet it, and I massage it. Yeah, I love it. I love my little...
Like, although we prefer you to know what you're doing, you know, on the level of a porn star or prostitute, you know.
Oh, naughty pet, you're naughty.
But we don't want to think about it actually ever happening. Like, we don't want to, no, pass.
I don't. Oh!
And it generally happens inevitably through another avenues. We don't usually directly ask. Sometimes you do. You ask for the list. Oh God, don't ask for the list.
That's it. You can finish that page.
You asked for, we asked for different things. Oh man, it's just, we hate ourselves too when we ask. And honestly, this happens early on. Teenagers or early in their sex life, guys don't know where they're at on the Richter scale. They don't know where they're at on the scale of, am I good? Am I bad? Do I have an average penis? A huge small? Generally, you kind of have a general idea, like where, but you don't really know. So they ask, and it's not about that. It's where the conversation goes. That you're like, no. And guys, I know what you're thinking. If you never had this conversation with a girlfriend or whatever, listen, I'll tell you, it can go great. It can make you feel good. They may tell you that you're the best sex they've ever had in their life. And you know they're telling the truth. Or that you're the biggest or whatever we want, right? We want to know these things. It's stupid. But it's like, yeah, all right. And yes, I am taking notes to the girls that have said that to me in my life. But it leads you down a path of stories that you don't want to hear, okay? Somewhere down the line, you're like feeling good, and all of a sudden it turns into a conversation where you're hearing these stories. You're like, oh my God, I don't want to hear any of this shit. could you please stop? And then you keep going.
That guy in a little coat.
And maybe it's fun at first, but then it gets to a point where you're like, and then I had sex with the whole football team.
Damn!
What? It will make most guys go, well, this has been fun. It's nice knowing you. It's been fun while it lasted, but I'll see you later. This is over. Okay? I'm going to go get tested. You don't want to do that. And finally, probably the most important one. Nothing will end a relationship faster for a man than a woman who is unsupportive of them and their goals, dreams, or aspirations. Okay? Here's the kicker, ladies. Listen, this one's a tough one. A man's career is probably one of the most important things to him in his life. What he decides to do or what he wants to do is probably more important than you are.
You're goddamn right.
Or anything in the world to him. And there's a reason that there's a long history of reasoning behind that. The man's a provider and you get pregnant and you're looking for someone who can provide because listen, like if you have kids, there's gonna be a time when you can't actually physically do work and you wanna know that will be taken care of. There's a whole reasoning behind it. You won't be living underneath a bridge. But it's just ingrained in men that this is very important, well, whatever they decide to do. So being unsupportive is gotta be supportive of that. So be careful about the talking about what a man does or what he wants to do. You get into that mode and then you push some buttons you didn't really want to push. You're like, oh shit, you shouldn't have. Don't talk about what a man does for a living. Like that's a tough one. That's a tough one to come back from. It really is. It's a tough one. You know, and they may take it, they may deal with it, it's whatever, and they may just resent you or feel badly about themselves and turn to drugs and alcohol. Or they may be strong-willed and realize that you're not a supportive partner and break up with you or end the relationship. Keep in mind, ladies, this is probably the most important. Here's the last thing I'll say on that. If what they dream or aspire to do, if you know them well and they don't know themselves at all, they're completely unself-aware. A lot of guys are completely unself-aware. A lot of people are not self-aware at all. And they don't have any idea what they're good at or what they can do. And what they're going for is not exactly the right path for them and it would be better to go this way or whatever. Just tread lightly.
If that's true, if you don't know who I am, then maybe your best course would be to tread lightly.
Tread very lightly. You got to be like a communication ninja, okay, to be able to pull this off without just crushing their hopes, dreams, and aspirations and just making them feel like and hating you. It's very hard. It can be done, but you have to kung fu that shit. You have to really kind of the communication has to be really, you can't just say you suck, you shouldn't do it, you're stupid for having that dream. That's gonna get you canned. Okay, that's gonna get your ass out the door sooner than later, honestly. So don't say that. All right, that's about all for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks so much. My name's Dan Captain. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you on the next one.